It's a storyline reading for Mr. Dewayne Wade. Okay, the cards is down because my computer was full and it cut off in the middle of what I was doing. So I just had to start it all over. So I'm just going to pick up the cards. But this is a storyline reading for Mr. Dewayne Wade. This is as far as him getting his son sex change, pretty much. So this is what this is about. So let me just continue. That means I got to start over, but I'm just going to pick the cards up and you're going to hear me just saying what I said already. And these right here is the cards I got to pick up, but this is as far as him making a decision to change his child's sexual identity against the mother's wishes. And what was his intentions on doing it? He should have waited until his child was of age where his son could have made his own decision, not where he made the decision for his son. And last I checked, you don't let children decide and say what they want. You are the person who's supposed to be the responsible person here. So let's just see. Let me just start over again. I have different cards in here. I got to switch around because no murder. It wasn't a real murder that happened, but he did murder his son as he murdered his son and rebirthed the daughter. Get what I'm saying? Because he changed his child into. I got to change the card around because it's not a real murder. Get what I'm saying? So let's just flow. The first card was he was going to challenge and spectate about it because he decided he wanted to murder his son and make his son a girl. Get what I'm saying? I got to change it around since this card in here. I got to change it because his son is no more because he murdered that. Get what it's saying? But in time, he gonna want it to be like it was before, or his son is gonna want that. Follow me? So it says right here, temporarily, he abused his power, Mr. Wade, because his wife, his son's mother wanted a say-so in it, and he gave her none. He was concerned about his inheritance, money that he would be getting some kind of way, right? From somebody, from somewhere. Okay, he didn't want to impress anybody any longer, right? Or somebody didn't want to impress him and asked him, did you do it? Did you do it, Mr. Wade? Because he wanted some money. So it might have been something to do with money, him getting money, making this happen, or whatever's going on. I don't know. It might have something to do with work. I don't know. It says somebody came to him with rage, where he said no to whatever, right? Because somebody was trying to strip search him, take his money. I don't see no romance, so it's not the taking off of clothes. Somebody was trying to get money out of him. He is trying to avoid somebody taking his money some kind of way. So either he takes some kind of pills, or he's dealing with somebody who take pills or push pills. Anything as far as pills, follow me. So we have right here, he might have been going against his son at first. And getting the operation might have took a lot of money from him to do the operation. He might have been trying to avoid it at first. Maybe it don't have to be that. But it could have been his son might have been coming to him with rage at first. Because his son might have been tired of feeling like a girl or whatever and wanted it done. It could have went that way, but it don't have to. Son could have took some kind of pills or whatever. Because we're dealing with a teenager. They can take anything that's laying around your house. Don't have to be, but it could be. Or it's a real pill pusher some kind of way. Follow me? Okay, it says right here that he is going to be sincere. Or somebody was looking at him as being sincere. Or his son was looking at him as being sincere. Because his son wanted to be secure and wanted to be a girl. Or he was dealing with somebody with business some kind of way. Follow me? And he wanted to be secure because he wanted his money. Some money that was owed to him that he was going to get, or anything as far as money. We got numbers could be part of any license, anything, right? License, birthday, amount of money, door number, birthday, social phone number. It could be part of anything. He didn't know the cause of his or her anger, his son's anger, his wife's anger, some business partner anger, his son's mother's anger, or whoever's anger, business partner anger. Okay, it says right here, you're calling too much. He's calling some kind of way as far as work. and somebody was looking to see if he could have good work ethics. Maybe some kind of way he's looking for work. He's calling a lot though, right? Because he wanted time filled. He wanted time with somebody. He wanted his cup filled. He wanted attention. He wanted time, or he wanted money from somebody, or somebody wanted it from him. Okay, it says right here, there's no more time for lack. He didn't want any more lack, so some kind of way maybe he was trying to get a job, make something happen with work, because we got the work card. Anything like that with somebody who didn't look like him. So we got the thesis, could stand for anything, as far as a bunch of papers, whatever it is. Show business, whatever this is, I don't know, right? In this storyline. Okay, we got the dangerous love. He's dealing with somebody who's a dangerous lover, somebody who he really cared for, or this would be his child dealing with him and he the dangerous lover. Get what I'm saying? Because a child usually love their parent to the core, or this could be somebody he loved, whoever it is, but it got to be a male. Follow me? Got a lot going on. Somebody who's putting him on trial, and he felt, got a nerve putting me on trial, or the person felt he had a nerve, because he is entwined in some type of gossip. Mr. Wade here. So it says right here, we dealing with money that comes regular, right? Some kind of money, and it's evident that he's dealing with money problems some kind of way. So he dealing with people who voting and picking people, right? But he dealing with people of different races right there. So it says within 24 to 48 hours, he is going to nurture something to make something happen. Either getting this child's sex change, getting a job, or trying to get his money, or whatever was going on, right? If you're not happy, he had to do things the right way, because he had some kind of burdens going on, money problems, or whatever was going on, or trying to get a job, or whatever was going on with him. Work and money, I see a lot of, right? Okay, if he is not happy with things, he had to do things the right way, if he had burdens. So if his son wasn't happy, he had to do things the right way, because he had burdens. And if Mr. Wade felt like his son had burdens, he had to do things the right way, and he is going to change his child's sex over, right? Where he no longer was a male. We dealing with something familiar, whatever place. It could be where he work at, right? Some familiar place he hung out on a regular basis. Whatever it is, right? So it says right here, she looking for her money and her keys to serve his mother, or his wife, Miss Union. Wouldn't be the child, right? Or somebody at work. It says right here that he would be a workhorse at working with children, some kind of work with children he would do good with. It says right here that he was wishing for a good decision out of somebody, whoever it is, a woman, a man, or whoever, a job or whatever. But he is hand in hand with the enemy. Follow me? He's wishing for a good decision. So he need to take his power back from an idiot, whoever it was, and work, work. Somebody dealing with his money, work, love of life, or whatever this is. Now here's the next card. No growth come from the same sex. So he's dealing with somebody of the same sex some kind of way. Okay? So it says right here, you're choosing, your choices are your own. No growth come from the same sex. So this usually go with somebody who connected to somebody of the same sex. Get what I'm saying? But his son and him was the same sex. They was male and male. Follow me? No growth come from the same sex. Right? So he's going to make his son a female. Follow me? Follow me? Because no growth come from the same sex, male and male. Right? So he's going to make his son a female. But it mainly means when you connected to somebody of the same sex. Get what I'm saying? It means you involved with somebody who's just like you. Can I tell it like it is? It say he committed a senseless act, and God's saying he did. Follow me? Because he murdered his son as a male. Because he was the adult and he made the decisions he made, the paperwork, or whatever he did to change up everything. And he gonna be boo-hooing about that thing. Follow me? Because it says this is, I gotta change it around because this is not a violent storyline. So he took his shot. Follow me? Because it was grossing his son out, right, to be a boy. Because his son wanted to be a girl. Follow me? So I had to change the cards around because it's not a violent storyline. So we have right here, for all eyes to see, it's going to be announced that somebody is gay, he gay, Mr. Wade, or that his son is gay, you know, because he already married, so it had to be the gay card. So it's going to be announced that his son is gay, because if you change your child's or anybody go out there and change their sexual identity, it's going to be known to everybody that you're gay for all eyes to see. Him or his child or him, however it is. Okay, it says right here that somebody was taking him for a joke, saying me too, follow me, on something, whatever it is. Maybe somebody here is dealing with getting his money, a job, or whatever this is, I don't know. So we have right here that he needs soul support though, because he's sadistic, right? Well, he dealing with somebody who's sadistic, whoever he was dealing with, right? So we have right here, we're going to do the rest of the cards. Whoa. So we have right here, somebody was picking people in the order of that need to be race, size, hair color, all kind of gay, straight, or whatever in the order of. This could be a job, jail, job. It usually go with gay, job, trafficking, anything like that, where people picking certain kind of people. Okay, the next one is he was selling for somebody cheating ways that he shouldn't. Follow me? Cheating in work, business, or romance. Okay, the next card is this one right here. Enjoy the life that God continues to give him and be happy again, because tension brewed from this situation of him making this happen. He is going to beat somebody at their own game. Some guy that was the Pied Piper that he cared about, some kind of work situation, or whatever this is. She rose to the occasion. Some female rose to the occasion to do something to him, whoever she is. Okay, so we have this card right here that he is around a central place with glass doors, whatever the place, a club, a bar, hospital, church, rehabilitation, rehab, wherever he was. He was somewhere, courthouse, somewhere. Okay, because maybe his child's mother rose to the occasion to beat him at his own game, but he beat her. Follow me? Because she is trying to fight this thing and getting her son changed into a girl. Central place could have been the courthouse. He is catering to his daughter in the summertime, or whoever else he was catering to in the summer, or whatever season it was. Okay. He had to make the necessary changes, and he was going to make the necessary changes that he felt he had to make for his son. He had to play ball with his life in the best ways, right? And he felt like the best way for his own life was to get his son's sex change, right? So it says he was forcing himself to cope with the hurt, right? I feel his son feeling a certain kind of way inside, right? Wanting to be, or feeling like a female inside and wanting to look like one also, right? Or this is his card. He feeling the hurt of something, whatever the hurt he feeling. I don't know. Ask yourself, why did he stick with it so long? Why did he stick with dealing with somebody, maybe being entwined with somebody or whatever? Because he's an antidote to the big boys, whoever his big boys are. Any bosses he got, anybody who was in charge of him. Anybody who was in charge of him is his big boys. I don't know who they are though. For him, right? Coaches or bosses or whoever. He is letting control him. Somebody was controlling him, whoever it was. That he was like down here and he was up here. Okay. Do it even matter? Right? The facts of any of the situations I named in work. I'm trying to get work, trying to get his money, getting his child sex change. The mother not agreeing with it or whatever it is. Do it even matter to him? All the facts about any of those things I talked about. Okay? If he didn't have no religion, would it even matter? Because he was somebody who evidently didn't care about what God thought. Because he wouldn't even have made that decision. He wouldn't have made the decision to change his child's sex if he was a believer in God, a person who go to church. He wouldn't have did that. That's the last thing he would have did. Right? So it says right here that he had faith over all that it was going to go fine, right? And he wanted a miracle. He wanted everything to flow good because he made that big decision. Because he changed his, and I see some money situation. So some kind of way he got in some kind of money deal. Because I see the card in here. The healthy means loving the self first. So he wanted his child to love his child's self first. So he felt, I guess, he needed to do it all the way as far as like making his child be all the way happy with himself by changing his sex life. I mean, his sex into his identity. I mean, you know what I'm saying, right? To match what he felt like inside. Okay, so I'm ready to have a healthy way of loving. He wanted his child to have a healthy way of loving. Because I feel it's his child's card, right? I don't know his name, so that's why I'm not saying the name. I don't know what it is. So I'm saying he because his child was a he. And I got to keep saying it that way because the storyline, that's what it is. It's about the sex change. Okay, some of the best lies is in a book, and somebody here feeling protected. He felt he was protected over the years, lying and lying about stuff, or figuring somebody got his back or whatever's going on, or something is okay when it's not okay. Get what I'm saying? He was jet setting and it was juicy. Follow me? Okay, here it is. He needed to tell her or tell him or somebody he was involved with that he wanted out of a situation that involved a lot of money. Follow me? He needed to. That he was like in agreement with as far as getting money. Okay, it says right here, he was outside with limited light some kind of way. Okay, check the time and the date that was honorable to talk to somebody some kind of way. He needed to tell somebody he wanted out of some situation or something that he decided on. Okay, he was holding on to a dormant behavior. He had some things going on with him. Because God said, why did he think that was acceptable? What was his intentions? So it seemed like he focused on money. He was around people with idiot ways of thinking, a bunch of people. Here we go again with it. He see it clear as possible. Okay. Fear took him there. You got to hold on to the thought. God said that fear took him there to make him feel like he had to do what he had to do as far as changing his child's sexual identity. Because some kind of way, some money was going to be flowing to him, seemed like. He wanted his inheritance, some money to flow to him. Because we're dealing with job, money, anything like that with money. Some deal, anything he got in some kind of way to keep money flowing. Follow me? Fear took him there. Hold on to the thought that fear took him there. Right? He need to deviate, though, God says, the last card from the conquest deal. Because he's going to challenge and spectate what somebody was to him to see, did he do it? Did you go and murder your son and create a daughter like you're supposed to do? Because he abused his power temporarily because he was focused on getting his money, getting some money, anything like that. Somebody didn't want no more impressing him. They wanted to know, did you do it? Did you make the move to make this happen? Anything like that? Barging in, right? Because he in connection, seemed like he is in connection with somebody, some deal with somebody. Besides his child just wanted to be a girl, he was in connection with some kind of money deal, anything as far as a job, money deal, anything like that. That's what the storyline is saying. The big boys, anybody over top of him, follow me? Anything like that. Because God wanted, it's going to be spiritual justice to him. God said he's going to be boo-hooing. Yeah, because eventually his son, also him, in time, going to be wanting it to be like it used to be. It ain't like that right now, but it's going to come. He going to want it to be like it was before, because he going to have regrets, and his son is going to have regrets. Maybe in the 20s, getting the 20s, and going to wish you can turn it around, but you can't turn it around. That's the thing about it. That's why it should be where people, before making all kind of big moves, you need to think on things really good. They say that when you have abortions, they say once you think about it hard before that even happened. Think about it, because you can't get the baby back. Think about it. They tell you over and over, think about it. Think about this, think about that. Before certain things, they say you can get unmarried, but you can't like get a baby back that you kill. Get what I'm saying? So you go make some kind of big decision like this and get your child's sex changed. You can't change that up. That's a big decision. That's a powerful decision. That's a decision that you shouldn't even did as a parent. Really, you shouldn't have. You saying that God made a mistake and God don't make mistakes. If your child wanted to do that on his or her own, it should have been done on his or her own as an adult, and let the blood fall on your child's hand, not on yours as a parent. And no man, pretty much, I don't know what kind of man that is, that's going to go along with changing his son into a female. I don't know no man that's going to do that. Now, if you do that, you got to be a man that's a soft man, because a real man ain't going to do that, and that's the bottom line. They not going to encourage their son to be like a girl, no kind of way. On this earth, they will fight that thing. They will buy all kind of clothes or whatever. They not going with that, period. So, seemed like you had money problems, or you was trying to get money, or you was getting a job, or anything as far as something with money and getting money. So you went on with it and you encouraged it and you was all with it because money, you could make money with it and keep things flowing. That's what it looks like. So if this is not how anything like your thing, okay, well, don't take it as that. But God know you, sir, right? And God gonna deal with you because you made the decision, not your child. You made it because you was the grown up there. When I last checked, you don't let kids tell you what it's gonna be. You tell the children what it's gonna be. You know, so that was something that was for your benefit. Your child thought it was for your child's benefit, but you had something real big over top of that was for your benefit. Some kind of money going on here. Yeah, but God said you should have told whoever that is you wanted out of that thing. But yeah, they want to know, did you do it yet? Get moving on it. And you got moving on it. You went against your son's mother and everything. When it was her child, she birthed that child, had that child in her body, and went through labor pains, not you. But you act like she wasn't nobody. Okay? Yeah. I don't have nothing against people who gay. No kind of way. No kind of way. I don't care. You can be gay all day long, all night long. I don't care. I don't have nothing against people who gay. Period. Right? Because I feel people should be able to live their lives like they want. That's the type of person I am. I'm real open. Live your life like you want. That's your life. But when we dealing with kids, it's a whole different story. You wait until that child get to be an adult, and then that child can make whatever decision. As long as that child was under age, under 18, underage, right? You have no business stooping to what the child is telling you to do. But you had intentions, because God wanted your intentions revealed. Why would you do it as a parent? Follow me? And seem like money is the reason why you did it. Because that shouldn't have been something that you decided once your son turned a certain age, 18 or whatever, 19 or whatever, then your son could do that as an adult, right? So yeah, so you kind of used your son and able to make money, and you was willing to turn your son into a female all the way, like a female. You act like one or whatever, but then you just wanted to turn it all the way around and do it like that for money. They say money is evil, but I think people is evil. I don't think money evil. I think people is evil. They do all kind of things for money. And evidently you one of them, because you did what you did. Because you was the adult here. You didn't let his mother make no decisions. You ain't want nobody stopping you. Because your mom was on making money or getting money. That's the bottom line. Not that you wanted your son happy, because your son don't even know what happy is. You know, you got to live a long time to know what happiness is. Believe me. Living teenagehood is not enough time to know what happiness is. Believe me. This the Brass Love One, Healer Tarot.